Howdy.
Well, howdy, partners.
Howdy, partner.
It's us. We're back again.
Gotta take that off. Look, this leaves a big line on my head, but otherwise my headset doesn't fit.
That's cool. It's like a big scar. Like you got into
from a whip, a bull whip,
poker-based whip fight.
Some guy folded too hard in my face.
Oh, bam! Just like threw the cards. Can you do that? Can you throw cards?
Yeah.
Can we get like a pack of cards and practice throwing cards?
It's pretty dangerous. There's a video of a guy cutting carrots in half.
I've seen.
Yeah.
Seen that, man. I really like it. I'd like to have that skill.
That's a card sharp, all right.
Oh, nice! Bringing out the jokes already.
Let's go into the action here.
Apparently,
for God's sake.
they're already starting. We didn't have time for anecdotes. So I didn't realize today was disco themed.
Yes.
We've just been told.
I came as a cowboy. Oh my god, it's Disco Stew.
He looks more like Napoleon Dynamite than a disco guy. Trot looks like someone who really does believe that disco is still alive.
Disco is alive, yeah. I think Lewis is Lewis Blingley.
Lewis Blingley,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm just you're first to act. What are you going to do?
We're live on the fucking internet.
Come on, just fucking... Cool! Are you playing this game or not? Fold or cool?
It's not my go.
Yes, it is!
We're in for a good one. We're in for a good sesh
Lewis
here.
is already very angry.
Yeah, I'll go in for the first hand. Why not?
There's a disco ball. I didn't even notice that until just now.
That's cool.
Cool.
So it's going to be a family pot, which is when you have everybody in.
Check, sure.
He checks. Family pot. Nobody's got anything really here, but these are interesting hands because there's lots of collision potential.
Just Smith's stupid face. Ooh.
So Smith's flopped the highest pair on the board here with a jack. Nobody's got a queen, so he's flopped sort of middle pair. Lewis has an up and down straight draw. 9-10 jack queen, so an 8 or a king will give him a hand. A king would also give Terps a hand that he might pay Lewis off with. Trot's going to have a bluff at this, but he has absolutely no part of it.
No, you haven't raised, you've bet. Bet.
He's bet.
Okay, so he knows what's going on. I'm glad to see, maybe the other Hat Boys are going to do, better than in our first game Ross had done.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Trot's doing the old stone cold bluff here with his 7-3, but Smithy's actually got a bit of this. Is that a 6? I think that's a 6. So Smithy just made 2 pair.
You have to remember the suit. 200. 200?
500.
Boom.
So Terps is still in because he's got his pair of 6s, right?
Oh God, what's Smithy gonna do? He's bobbing up and down. That's a tell.
He's excited. He knows the money's coming.
But look at him. He's being quiet. He's kind of happy. But if someone's trying to be quiet and look shady, but is actually jiggling up and down, that's kind of like the hidden excitement within him. It's a big tell from Smith here.
Damn. Oh, that's really...
That's brilliant, because now I've got... Yeah, wow.
The straight.
That's nice.
You got the royal straight?
The royal straight.
It is. Spin that disco ball!
Get on with it!
What are you going for, Billy Big Balls?
2,000.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
2,000?
It's the first fucking hand!
I know, exactly. It's my chance to get ahead. I've got the hand. I can't lose.
So Terps has put a shitload of money in here.
Fuck it, yeah, sure, you got shit.
Smithy's called him with the 2 pair.
And a pair of 6s. What have you got?
2 pair, Jackson 6s.
Oh my God.
Wowee.
Bam. Holy shit.
So Smithy, I mean, here's the thing. Terps says I wanted that straight. He needed to hit the 10, which means he was going for the middle. He didn't have an up and down. Like, think about this, Tom. Let's say there's 8, 9, 10 on the board, right? And I have a jack. A queen or a 7 will give me the straight.
Because suddenly, so you've got more cards.
He's got jack, queen, king, and there's a 9. He's just hoping he hits the 10.
Which is... Slender.
It's half the odds, exactly. So don't ever do that, folks.
So Terps coming in weak in that first hand.
That was weak.
He had his bravado.
He was the champion of the previous series that we did, right? When we did this at Christmas, Terps won. So Lewis is folded.
Yeah, well, you play your hand up. I have. Exactly, your hand was shit and you had nothing. You put yours away. I've kept mine.
Terps has to put 100 in with his ace-4. Now, this is the danger of playing these low aces, is that Calf's got a much better ace.
Oh,
see?
that ace-queen.
So if the ace comes, his hand is much better. However, Terps has flopped a flush draw, and it's the nut flush draw. He's not just got a flush, he's got the best possible flush, the ace-high flush. Trot should get the hell out of here. Smith should get the hell out of here, but he's got top pair, so he's going to fancy his chances here, and possibly rightly so.
Yeah, okay.
What's he calling for there? I mean, he hasn't hit. I guess he's thinking if an ace comes, if a queen comes, he might be in trouble. If the queen of diamonds comes,
Oh, that will be the nail.
that would be the payoff. Terps would really be making the money then, assuming Calf doesn't believe anyone has a king, which is reasonable because Smith just flat called. Oh shit, Terps has made it. He's made his flush. It's an ace-high flush.
Bet another 200.
Smithy's not going to believe him at all, and he's going to give him all this money right back to him.
Oh.
Is Calf calling as well? What is Calf hoping to hit here? He's hoping to hit a jack or an ace, I guess? Okay, so now Calf is fucked because he's made the straight. But Terps already has the flush. This is a huge hand.
Oh, shit.
So Smithy's got top pair and is probably married to it.
400.
Terps has the nut flush. Calf has a straight, but he's ruined by the flush.
10 jack queen ace.
Maybe even more.
1,000.
Like, this is really bad. Oh, I feel bad for Calf.
Yeah, but he stuck around with a hand and then he hit runner and to get himself into trouble. He had an out on the flop. He completely missed it. There were obviously two players interested in it. Just back away. Ace queen looks pretty until the flop comes.
Terps going all in.
All in, 1,800.
He's all in for 1,800. What's Smith going to do? He's going to put him on a stone cold bluff.
Rich for my blood, fold.
Does Smithy fold?
I think Smith folded.
What have you got, Terps?
Oh,
Ace 4.
I think Calf paid him
Oh.
off.
Straight.
Oh no, Calf,
Oh,
you got
those-
flushed. Wow.
That is flush over straight is a classic, a poker classic.
That's
Beautiful. You should have gone in harder.
What do you mean? How can I go in any harder than all in?
The best time to hit a flush, by the way, is when you have the ace high flush and someone else has the king high flush.
Oh,
So
'cause-
they think there's only one card beating me, and it's the ace, and you have it, and they have the second best, and they think, oh, I'm all in, and you call you like, ah!
boom, fuck you.
That's your plays there.
Smith having that discipline not to go in on that after he was in. That's what scared me more than anything. I'm shook up.
Do you want to say what you had? Did you have nothing? Well, clearly, because they had all the fucking good cards.
You keep that in your perm, Bob Ross. You don't tell him.
Yeah, that's yours.
He had a bottom pair.
He's jiggling a lot. I think he's just a jiggler.
Yeah, he's just enjoying. You know, there's some good suspension on these seats that we're in. You can just go to town on
That's
these.
true. Maybe. Yeah, it might be.
Oh, there's a beeper. Whose is that?
It's, don't worry, it's fine.
I've been told that I need to fold.
His phone. Chop making out he's getting secret signals.
I've got a call, right? Bam, bam.
You have to.
200.
He's looking at these these suited cards. Calf actually 8-5 is not an unplayable hand. I quite like it because you can make straights and flushes with it, and it's
8-5
kind of
suited.
disguised. It's fine, I think. Ace-6, Lewis is going to get interested here. 2 hearts. No one has hearts. This is a decent semi-bluff, so you can bluff here, and people will put you on maybe you've got 2 hearts. And if they haven't got any, they don't really want to pay to see another card in case it's a heart, in which case they can't really call you. Lewis could bluff this.
I will bet 500.
I will call 500. What are these?
Smithy is calling with middle pair, terrible kicker. I think we found the replacement shin.
Seems like we got a battle of the hair. How about we just sack this off and go put 500s in your assholes? Assholes. Bob Ross is feeling frisky.
Shit.
Jesus
Holy
fucking
shit,
Christ.
these fucking
What are
hands.
these with these hands?
What's happened? Is it like Michael Bay directing? Feels like everything's a blockbuster moment.
Lewis should be worried here, but he might try and bluff Smithy.
1,500.
Holy balls.
You buying the pot, Brindley?
It's not really
it's
buying the
about
pot, is
what
it?
the
If
pot
I've
is.
It
got
is,
you
because
beat.
that's rather rich for this man's blood.
I don't know what
Is
that
that
was.
is that like a bit?
Nah, fold.
Oh,
Lewis stole it.
I had the winning hand, I think.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely did not. Well played, Disco Brindley.
Oh, can I have that stuff?
Such a good joke, Bob Ross.
I'm a dealer now.
Bob Ross, of course.
Oh, he does look like Bob Ross.
How did we not spot that? Terps just looks like a lad in a tie-dye shirt.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
very little disco.
It's
The other guy
more-
is very disco.
It's more hippie rather than disco. Calf looks like he does still have like a mobile disco,
Yeah, like a wedding DJ
Yeah,
at a
yeah.
small budget wedding.
but is still doing it in 2018. Of
course.
You know, works dried up. Disco game ain't what it used to be.
That's Calf. Trot with Jack Queen, that's a playable hand. Bob Ross should get the hell out of there.
Tempted though to push one of these out. I want to keep him around. Take their money. I haven't taken any money off these two yet.
Lewis talking a lot more than he did in previous editions.
Just
Jack
slowly.
Queen for Trot.
Oh my god!
This is an action flop.
Holy
Big 2 pairs
shit.
for Trot. But unfortunately for him, no one else has hit anything.
100 to call.
100. What a big bet.
100.
You two are fucking high rolling this shit.
Woo!
There's only one high roll it is.
So Kath at 100, and I think Trot just smooth called it. Or another Jack here, I reckon. I'm a genius!
Well, howdy, partner. Holy shit. Wow, are you a precog?
I am actually precog.
Do you lie in one of those pools in like a silver leotard?
Yeah, he's gonna get a Jack. Yeah, I just knew. And then Tom
Holy
Cruise busts
shit,
in the
wow.
window. That was spooky.
Pyrian flex. Okay,
Jesus.
next card.
Whew,
gonna
makes
be
me
a
want to play
7.
poker.
7
What are you gonna?
hearts.
7 of hearts. You're saying?
Saying, you know, I'm a bit more precise with mine, but in turn, more often wrong. 7 of hearts.
All in.
Kath went all in.
Feeling lucky?
If you've got something,
Yeah.
but do you have something?
Is it enough?
Is Trot? Please God, tell me he's not going to do something stupid here. Does Trot know what he's got? He has the mortal lock. There's only one hand that beats you, and it's a pair of queens. That's it. Trot, for the love of God.
Two of these, two of
Two of
these.
those, and then pull your other stack back.
Woo!
There you go.
Spin the ball, Lewis! Spin the ball! We got big money! Big money!
Right, so Kath's all in. Right, we're going to have some theatrics now on your backs.
What is it? Kath's got Jack.
No, I don't.
Oh!
Make sure they're on the
Chris
reader.
Trot is
Oh, no,
gonna
put
be
them in.
Yes!
Oh! Holy shit, there have been some really big hands so far. We're
is
not
crazy.
fucking around.
This is crazy.
I'm so glad we decided to rig the deck and, like,
Yeah,
you know,
just
set
snuck in
it
a
so
gold deck.
that,
Give
you
him the
know,
gold deck.
it isn't just, you know,
Oh.
King High.
Oh,
You had a
my
full
God.
house. Why were you deliberating about that for so long?
Oh my God!
He put the money in.
There's no need for theatrics now. Trot, you've
Oh,
won.
fucking
It's an unbeatable baby.
Oh, the ace is there.
The ace,
Oh,
that's
the
nice.
ace.
This has been all action. This is crazy. There's the ace on the end. Doesn't improve.
Oh.
Jack Queen wins it.
3.
Yeah.
Wow, that is.
Wow.
Look at
wow.
Trot's happy little face.
Now, I don't know if Trot deliberately slow rolled this. Slow rolling is when you know you've got the best hand and you 100% are going to call no matter what, or you've won already, and you look at your cards and you think and you take your time and then you call just to torment your opponent.
Right, okay.
That's slow rolling, ladies and gentlemen, poker book. It was all the secrets were in there.
Oh,
Flop
shit.
2 pair and improve to full house on the turn, it says.
Bam. And then bet on full house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe. I hope he was slow rolling there rather than didn't know he had the nuts. Well, not the nuts, the second nuts.
He didn't know what he had.
Little shuffle coming up here. That's how you shuffle, gentlemen. They have a shoe, what's called a shoe. In poker, when you play poker, they still use one deck.
I've got 2 shoes.
You've got 2 shoes, I know, Tom. Very well done. Did you tie them yourself? Well, you get there.
Partner.
You get there. Anyway, when you play blackjack, they have what's called a shoe, which is like that giant thing that holds all the cards, right?
Yeah.
And it'll be like a 4 or 5 deck shoe so that people can't count
Right.
the cards. That's the point. Whereas in poker, you just have one deck because you don't want some guy getting dealt queens. He's got queens. He's got queens. So it's a single deck for poker, one. But if it gets marked or scuffed at all, they have to bin it.
Really?
Yeah. Jack 9, King 4, 8 9, Ace 4, 3 4. I like Kath's hand here. It's a fun hand to play. Trot's is playable as well. King 4 and Ace 4 need to get out of there. You may think, oh, he's got an ace. But again, like we've seen before, someone could have a better ace.
I'll raise to 600.
But I think Lewis is realizing that in this game, if you have an ace, you're probably going to win. So Lewis is raised with his Ace 4. He's come to play. Has Trot called? Trot
yeah,
called.
Trot called.
Bob Ross is thinking. He's folded. Ace 4, Jack 9. Board will come 7 8 deuce. See if my precog skills are still up to it.
So Jack's been working well for Trot.
The 7
so
in the
far.
window. So, yeah, Trot's made his Jack. Lewis has got nothing. Is Trot going to actually believe that he's ahead now? I think he's going to bet. He's betting much too small. Is that 200 he bet?
He's moving up and down the stacks.
I like it. He's trying to read him just based on what he's picking up. This is like a check raise. This is. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hit me.
100. 200.
Yeah. So that's much too small a bet relative to the size of the pot. So let's say Lewis is trying to get a flush. He's getting 7 to 1 on his money or something stupid like that. So he's priced in to call. You can't put down teeny tiny bets.
Because people just
It's too easy for them to call and beat you. So now Lewis absolutely calls this and hopes to hit an ace. So now hearts come. So now Trot's terrified because he's basically given him basically a free card, and now he can't really call a big bet because there's a flush out there. If Trot recognizes that there could be a flush out there.
Thank you very much. Trot, do you...
I'd be scared. You know, you've seen these big, scary hands coming out constantly.
Yeah.
You could just. You don't even have to make a bet.
Yeah, but he wants to buy you out the pot because he knows that he's in the stronger position right now.
See, why is Terps talking? He's not even in the hand.
Terps likes to get involved. He hasn't had a chance to talk for about 30 seconds, and so he's getting back in there.
Push him out.
He's lost in his eyes.
100.
100.
That's not going to be too much, is it? Come on. You can guarantee that's equivalent of a check. He's just.
Well, you may as well.
He's getting basically 20 to 1 on his money to call and hope to hit an ace. 20 to 1. In other words, he only has to put in 100 to win potentially 2,000.
Do you want the book?
Sorry, there's something fizzing at the bottom of my glass here?
Yeah, it's fine. No, it gives it extra bubbles.
Look at that.
Yeah, I thought you wanted extra bubbles. Oh, Smith had a late one.
The bubbles.
No, I'll let you see the last card.
Oh, really? Genuine.
Lewis is hoping to hit. There's 3 cards in the deck that can improve his hand, which is an ace, or an ace. That's it. He's actually made it. He's hit the straight on the end.
Oh my god.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, howdy, partner. Oh god.
So the reason he was able to do that is because Trot bet 100. See what I was saying? He got 20 to 1 on his money. He's actually priced in to call that.
Holy shit.
Do you have 2 hearts, Trot? I don't think you do.
He's got a thrush.
He's got 2 spades and he's hoping that no one notices.
3,000.
Oh,
Lewis is re-raising him.
Oh, dog.
You can't call this, Trot, my boy.
Little donkey.
You can't call this, Trot.
Oh, donkey!
big play, Lewis.
Thank you, Trot.
It's a very nice play.
I feel this.
Remember the buyback. You can buy back.
You can buy back with a half stack. You got loads of
Oh
money.
no. If Lewis gets this, he's definitely won the game.
Only if you think you've got a strong hand.
He folded. Well done.
Because that's the thing. This one, he's confident in this one. I knew that was something good.
Bam.
This one though is fuck
flush.
all, isn't it?
We'll never know.
Yeah, no, exactly.
never know.
He had an ace and a shit
Nice
kicker.
play.
Well, you didn't have the flush.
I didn't have a flush, no.
And you didn't have. So would that have beaten you?
I am
ace high?
flushed.
Because I don't think he had a pair on the board.
It's a good read from Terps. They all think Lewis had nothing. They don't realize he got so fucking lucky
On the final.
But it was the luckiest part was obviously the cards. But the second luckiest thing was that Trot had no interest in putting any real money in the pot. Showed weakness, and in fact he made it so cheap that Lewis would have been incorrect for him to fold. Action.
Oh, the pocket tens.
We got 3 playable hands here. Bob Ross will play this shitty ace deuce because it's suited, right? Trot has a pair of 10s, which is a nice pre-flop hand. You want to see a flop with it though. Ace Jack from Cav. It's a decent hand, Ace Jack. It's not suited, but it's a nice enough hand.
And is Lewis...
Should get the hell out of there. He's just won a big pot. Doesn't need to be stupid. And he's trying to bully the table. He's raised it. This is classic big stack strat. You get the big stack and you just bully and you steal all these small pots and nobody can call you because they know you can knock them out, right? So Trot called, Bob Ross is called, Calf has to put in 400.
1,000
For the press.
He's raised it up. So he's raised it to 1,000. If Trot calls, it's like a 50-50, right? Because Trot's got a made pair, but Calf has 2 overcards.
Okay.
So it's more like, it's like 51%, 49% in favor of the pair. It's called a race.
Ooh. Lewis is out.
Yeah, he had to be. Trot might bang it all in here. He's got him covered. The problem is he's got Bob Ross to act behind him. This is called a squeeze play, Tom.
Okay.
So the squeeze play is when you've had, let's say someone bets, and you've had 2 calls, and you then re-raise from a late position.
Right,
The original raiser has now got 3 people interested in the pot. A call, and a re-raise.
Right, okay.
It's a real show of strength. So what you're doing is you're putting the squeeze on the guys in between. The guys who've called are probably going to have to fold because now you've re-raised in a pot that's 4-way.
Oh, okay.
So you might be able to squeeze everybody else out. But as it is, Cavs hit his ace, and Trot is way behind. Only 2 cards in the deck that improve his hand. He doesn't have any running potential, no straight potential out there. It's just a 10 and only a 10. But if Bob Ross is in real trouble here, this could be a triple up for Cav. Bob Ross checks.
Pot's too sweet. Let's just finish off.
All in from Cav.
1,400.
1,400.
This is what you do in poker when you think you're going to go home. You stand up.
Oh, just in
You stand up.
preparation.
Yeah.
I've seen people even just like walk away from the table.
Yeah, once they see that, they just walk away and they can't look and everything like that.
You know, then someone just has to shout at them.
Yeah.
You've got an opportunity to to fortify yourself against the oncoming assault from this guy right here. That big old stack.
Terp's talking Trot into it. Trot should fold.
I'm
Dinner if
folding.
we go now.
He's folded. Dude, good fold. Bob Ross is going to call here with a worse ace, but
The bet is 1,400, yeah?
he's going to call. I think he thinks he's priced. So he's drawing to a 2 or a running straight card. So a 3 and a 4 would obviously give him a straight.
Ace 2.
Ace 2.
Got a pair of aces.
Oh,
Ace Jack, he's got a better kicker. So, right, we need to see a 2 for Smith to win, or
3 and 4, or if let me think. Sixes. If it comes 6-6 or 5-5, they'll both have a full house.
Look at they've got the cards all on show. They're
Yeah.
taking their time. Boom.
This is it.
I can feel the 2 coming. I can feel it.
He's not 0% to win. He can absolutely win. Those odds are incorrect. But it's because they're... Okay, well there, he's got it. He's got it now. He's got it now.
You made
Come
it.
on.
Back in.
Work, Cap.
Back in the game.
So bam.
This is more like a home game, but it's a little more back and forth. It's not...
It's
not
really
as
back and
crushing.
forth. They are really
They are. They're
trading
chucking
stacks
chips
at
at
the
each
moment.
other. But the thing is, Tom, we've had a lot of hand collisions. I'm having to peek under the camera to see Trot's stack. So, what is it, 4,400? Okay.
Yeah, he still sound like, he's got some money.
Yeah. Now Bob Ross is the short stack.
Bob Ross just paid for Calf to stay in the
He
game.
did. Cap actually
He's like-
tripled up. That was a perfect hand for him. Well done, Trot, for getting out of the way, though. Some people would have got married to that pair of tens. It looks pretty in your hand, you know? You got a pair in your hand, you're like, ooh. But this is good. No one person is crushing it. No one's been knocked out. This is a whole lot of nothing. So this should be just a... Everybody folds around. First person to bet takes it, or the big blind picks it up.
Bob Ross, he's staying because it's suited.
You tell me, buddy. I mean, if hearts come, he's fucked because Trot has the better flush, you see.
Oh shit!
But there are a lot of hearts out there that are already been dealt, so it's hard to see them coming on the flop. If it comes 3 hearts, though, I'm calling it a cold deck. This whole thing is rigged. Heart? Heart? Heart!
Oh!
No! But wait! He's flopped us! He's flopped us! He's got a straight
Holy
flush!
shit.
He's flopped a straight flush!
Wow!
Tom, the odds against that are astronomical! Astronomical!
Holy shit!
Please tell me he realizes what's happened. Please tell me he realizes that he's
I
got
think
this.
he does know. I think he knows. Look, he's hiding.
I cannot fucking believe what I'm seeing.
Holy shit!
Oh, my heart. Oh, God, it's the dream. He has the mortal nuts. There is no hand that beats him here.
Oh, my stacks are quite low.
Wow.
The only way that Trot wins is if the 8 of hearts and the 10 of hearts come. So he needs runner for the miracle 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 higher straight flush.
If the 8 of hearts and 10 of hearts comes, that is.
I'm walking out. I'm done.
Wait, surely he just needs. Oh wait, he does need that.
Like, Tom, just to give you some idea, right? The only way he wins this hand is if he gets a straight flush. That was his only out, was to get the most unlikely hand in poker. And not only did he get it, he flopped it. He
Holy
flopped
fuck!
it. God of the game, Smith.
Oh, if only he had like a bigger stack right now.
8 of hearts for the drama. 8 of hearts for the drama. It's the 4. It's possible for Trot to get away from this. Because I'll tell you why. He doesn't have the ace high flush. It's possible that he has the ace high
But
flush.
he's definitely going to play the flush.
He is.
He's 100%.
He is 100%. But it would be
knows
possible
he's-
for him to get away from it. Like, he can fold this. Because also, now that the board has paired, there's a potential out there for someone to have a full house. Pair of
Right.
7s, pair of 6s, 7-4, 6-4. Those are all full house combinations. So it's possible for him to fold this. He doesn't have the best flush possible, and there is a potential full house. So you could lay this down, but I doubt he will. How much money can Bob Ross get out of Trot? The real money card here would be the ace of hearts. That way Trot thinks, I've got it. There's no way anyone's got a higher flush than me. It's a 10.
That just means
So
nothing.
if you had 8-9, you've got
Oh yeah.
you've got something.
Straight now.
Or if you've got hearts.
Or if you've got 3 spades,
3-5 is
you've
a
got a
straight.
flush.
3-5,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
3-5.
Yeah, good man.
3-5, 8-9. There's shit
my
hands
call.
that you guys would have gone all in on. That
2K.
2K, he bets 2K. Why he didn't just shove it all in, I don't know.
I don't think you can bluff him off. So you either call him and you beat him on the board, or you go all in and you destroy him.
Terps, mind your own business.
Yeah, Terps needs to
Terps,
shut
you're
up.
not playing.
If you go out here,
both.
and
Yeah.
if you go out here, you'll rebuy with about the same amount if you've got right now.
Lewis, mind your own business.
Yeah, actually, yeah, literally. Called. I would have gone all in because,
your
to be honest
way.
with you, now you're in a weak position. Whereas if you lose,
Straight flush.
Oh my
That's
god.
ridiculous.
fuck.
What are these hands?
What?
Flush.
Oh, flush.
Doesn't beat straight
Okay,
flush.
no, straight flush. Holy fuck.
What are
That is
these
incredible.
hands?
Absolutely incredible.
This dealer is suspect, Tom. I'm telling you, this lad's.
Like I
this
told
lad
you,
thought,
I said.
I'll jazz it up a bit. I'll deal straight flushes and stuff.
We gotta sex this game up.
Look at his face. He knows. he's in on it. Crooked.
It's fine. Look, I just slipped him a bit of cash. Bam. Come on, kid. We gotta make this game shine.
That was unbelievable. What are the odds of flopping a straight? I think it might be 200 and something thousand to 1.
So we have had some insane hands
It's
so
about
far.
0.001% apparently.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. Either way, it's super slim. Like, it's ridiculous. And especially what made it even funnier was that Trot had what looked like a better flush. And the only way that Bob Ross wins that is by getting a straight flush. And he got it. That's crazy.